Britons have launched a furious attack against the European Union as tensions around any post-Brexit trade deal with the UK become increasingly bitter. Boris Johnson has warned Britain is likely to leave the European Union on December 31 without a trade deal in place. Both sides insist they want an agreement to cover around £700 billion in annual trade, but negotiations continue to be at a standstill. The Prime Minister and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen have given their negotiating teams until Sunday to break the deadlock over fishing rights and EU demands for Britain to face consequences if in the future it diverges from the bloc's rules. On Friday evening, EU leaders had also rejected a proposal from Mr. Johnson for a phone call with German Chancellor Angela Merkel and French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday, EU officials said. Mr. Macron has been particularly vocal on the periphery of negotiations, with his French government threatening to veto any deal that doesn't meet the red lines they have set out, particularly around fishing rights in UK waters for his country's fishermen. Britons have exploded with fury over what they say have been constant threats from the EU and various leaders during the tense and often bitter post-Brexit trade deal negotiations. One Express reader said, "Johnson has reached the point of no return. He either comes out a hero or will destroy his career, and for the second time, May was the forerunner any chance the Tories have of a long tenure. 4.5 years putting up with the threats and criticism is a national disgrace." A second person commented, the EU, clearly don't care about having the European equivalent of Singapore on their back doorstep. So let's just get on and do it. They have short memories and we owe them nothing. In fact, the reverse is true. Another reader wrote, proof, if needed, that the EU seeks, and usually does, control the countries who belong to it rather than the other way around. We are well out of this horrid club. A fourth person added, how can you negotiate with people who do not understand sovereignty? They keep talking about respecting the EU sovereignty. The EU is not a sovereignty. It is a collection of sovereignties.